I'm sorry that, I'm making a story time video, and I know my brother really hates them. So in that case, I dedicate this video to him. This story will be all about why I have a deep hatred towards the name Adam, or specifically a kid named Adam. It all began in kindergarten, and like every elementary kid, I had a mortal enemy. And you guessed it, his name was Bob. Just kidding, it was Adam. So why did I hate this kid named Adam? Well, for one, we had similar names, so when the teacher would call his name, I thought she was calling mine, and vice versa. Not to mention that we both had last names that started with the letter P. Another reason why I truly hated this kid was because one day, on the van ride to school from our daycare, I took off my seatbelt before the van stopped in front of the school. And, of course, he told the driver on me. Then I had to do 100 sentences back at the daycare when I didn't know how to read or write. God, it was torture. Yeah, let's just say I really hated the daycare staff as well. The next reason why I hate this kid was because I would occasionally see him slide his hand down the back of his pants, swish it around, and then smell his hand. I'm truly traumatized to this day after seeing that. Not to mention that he smelled really bad and I could not stand being around him. Now let's get into the meat of the story. One day during class, I didn't feel so good, so I put my head down on my desk and tried to go to sleep. The teacher saw me and asked what was wrong. I told her I didn't feel so good, and she told me to go to the nurse. When I came to the nurse, she asked my name. I told her it was Autumn P, so she told me to go lay down on the bed and wait for my stepmom to come. I sat there about for like 10 to 20 minutes contemplating life like a normal elementary kid would. The nurse then calls to me that my stepmom was here to pick me up. I went to the front office to see that my stepmom wasn't there, so I just figured that the nurse was psychic and knew that my stepmom was going to be there shortly. I waited on the bench in front of an office lady and some other woman waiting for her child. I probably sat there for about 5 minutes, still waiting, and so was the other woman waiting for her child. The office lady then asked me, "So is that not your mom?" And I'm like, no. And then the office lady be like, "Oh, okay." So then she sends me to the nurse, and the nurse asks me again, "What's your name?" I told her, Autumn P. She looks at me and be like, "Oh, I thought you were Adam." And I was like, bruh. So I ended up staying in the nurse's office for 20 more minutes and realized that the other woman in the waiting room was Adam's mom. The end. Hi, so this is my end card, and this is my first time doing this kind of story time video, and I know I probably sound really disgusting and my animation's really gross, but this is my first time working on a $20 tablet and a 10-year-old computer. I just hope, this was entertaining, and thank you for watching.